football teams took a significant step today in their return to playing a game they love. Good evening, I'm Latricia Thomas.
And I'm Josh Rowe. Georgia introduced new rules for high school sports last week, and today we saw full teams on the field practicing together for the first time. John Madeville joins us now live from LFO with what this means for coaches and players. John.
Well, Latricia and Josh, right now the LFO Warriors are lifting weights. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see the team getting ready, but they are looking forward to what happens next. That is of course, hitting the practice field this evening as an entire team, which COVID sidelined up until today. Now, this new step is certainly welcome, but it does give the coaches across North Georgia something else to manage.
You just have to make sure that even in transitions, they're not passing one another and they're not giving high fives, and it's hard to make these kids social distance. I'm going to be honest with you, because they've been away so long, they're wanting to congregate.
Ringgold head coach Robert Akins explains what today's new guideline brought to the field during his team's morning practice. Before today, COVID rules broke Georgia high school teams up into small units for practice, usually by position groups, all so they could limit group size. But starting today, the entire team can practice together on the field at the same time. Players will take water breaks every 13 to 15 minutes, spreading out for social distancing. And coaches can now reduce staggering players' arrivals and departures, which meant longer days overall. Like everything else COVID has impacted, coaches say it's been difficult but necessary.
It's been a process, and we've had to be very flexible with all this, and our main priority is to keep all the kids healthy and safe, and they're our children.
Now, there are consequences if the players miss any of this week's practices, which are known as acclimation sessions. If they miss a day, they will have to sit out a day next week when practice in full pad starts in Georgia next Monday. That's the story from LFO. Josh, back to you.
Thanks, John. So tell us right now, what is Tennessee doing at this point?
Well, they're kind of in a waiting pattern right now, Josh, right now in Tennessee, because the governor's rule says until August 29th, no contact sports. And, of course, the TSSAA is hoping that that is lifted before August 29th. We shall see. That's the story from LFO High School. I'm John Madewell for News Channel 9. Now back to you guys in the studio.